I've always said that you can't control the mess that you're born into. I was put up for adoption when I was born, and I didn't find out until I was 18 years old what a mess I was born into. In February of 1969, I was born in this hospital in Joliet, Silver Cross. And on March 17th, St. Patrick's Day, I was brought home by this family. That's me, right there. I was adopted through this adoption agency, the Catholic Charities. The man that wrote this book, Reflections of a Country Doctor, was written by Dr. Barry Ladd, and he's the doctor that delivered me. When I started looking for my birth mother, I received my adoption decree and found the man that was married to her at the time. He races horses in Chicago. And when I found her, I also found out that my great-grandfather helped start the Teamsters Union. He was Irish-Scottish, and that's who originally started the Teamsters Union until it got taken over by the mob in Chicago. They killed him on Michigan Avenue. Again, I wasn't raised in any of this. I was raised in a very small town outside of Chicago, Illinois. And when I was 13 years old, I started having dreams about an elderly woman coming to me telling me that I was an unkeltered spirit. I didn't realize at the time that it was my grandmother. We called her Nani. Her grandfather, William Joseph Cullen, he's the man that helped start the Teamsters Union in Chicago and was killed on Michigan Avenue when the Italians took it over. This was taken from the internet just to show you that I'm not making any of this up. The man that started the Teamsters Union in Chicago, Cornelius Shea, worked on both sides. He worked on the Irish side and the Italian side. And this is him with other members of the outfit on their murder trial in Chicago. Basically, what happened to my great-grandfather is the same thing that happened to Jimmy Hoffa, except for the fact that it started a series of events that changed my life. You can't help what you're born into, but now is the time for me to tell my story. In a dream, I was told to tell my story. I was told that it would help someone, maybe many people. I'm not sure, so that's why I'm here telling you my story. There are parts of it that are very ugly, and I'm kind of scared, to be honest with you, especially from the dream that I had last night. But I'm going to tell my story because my grandmother came to me in a dream when I was 13 years old and I didn't even know her. And she told me I have an unkeltered spirit. I don't even know what that means, but I just know that I must because I'm here and I'm supposed to be here. And I'm supposed to right some wrongs for my family that I'm not even prepared for. You won't see me doing the mob wife aesthetic, but I do feel bad for them. And it affects many things for generations. And I'm going to tell you, once you hear my story, you'll know. Keep dreaming.